So MrBeast is simply a YouTube legend at this point, and there's no denying it. This man is widely respected and loved by the majority of the YouTube community, but at this point in time, his audience mostly consists of younger children. Regardless, he's earned the respect of the YouTube community and has recently surpassed PewDiePie as the most subscribed channel on YouTube. Anyways, coincidentally, after MrBeast accomplished becoming the most subscribed channel on YouTube, I began to notice more and more people being critical of MrBeast, and I would go as far to say shit-talking him on Twitter. MrBeast has been in drama before, and he's been criticized for various different things that he's done on his channel or just in the past. If you guys remember, there was this stupid drama when MrBeast was planning on releasing his Squid Game video. People were saying that because MrBeast is a capitalist, that he can't make the video, and that it would be inappropriate for him to release the video because he misses the point of Squid Game, and that is the fact that Squid Game is anti-capitalist. Now, most people agreed that this cancellation or this criticism of MrBeast was utterly retarded and basically ignored it, and after that I stopped really seeing much MrBeast slander up until recently, because recently I've been seeing all different types of MrBeast slander on the timeline on Twitter, of course, right? Like, where else would it be besides Twitter? And I would have ignored it, you know, ignore the haters, whatever, like Jojo Siwa would say, you know, just ignore the haters or whatever, haters gonna hate, or, I don't know, like, I love my haters are my biggest motivators. I probably could have ignored them, but I just, like, thought they were so stupid that I may as well have farmed them for some content, so that's what we're gonna do today. I've compiled some atrociously bad takes about MrBeast, and we're gonna read them and criticize them today in this video. So starting off, I've collected some tweets from this guy on Twitter called Cavernacle. Now, this guy also has a YouTube channel where he's coincidentally also used to complain about MrBeast. Check out some of these hot bangers. How MrBeast's content grossly exploits poverty and why millionaire charity never works. MrBeast is cancelled for exploitative content and Elon Musk simp making his own unironic Squid Game. MrBeast's Squid Game ripoff misses the whole point of the show's anti-capitalist messaging. Just like the most brain-rotting content on the internet, man. If you can't watch a MrBeast video that has a positive message, where throughout the entire video, not a single person is seen cracking a frown or being sad at all, without somehow being triggered at the fact that MrBeast is a capitalist, you gotta go outside. Or you just gotta consider the fact that maybe you're the problem, maybe it's not MrBeast who's the problem. You know, the guy's loved by hundreds of millions of people, quite literally. Yeah, he's rich, yeah, he's a capitalist, but he has done objectively good things with his money. He has helped struggling people in the real world with his money, while you've just been indoors complaining about MrBeast, profiting off of your videos, complaining about MrBeast. You're complaining about capitalism while ironically technically working for Google, which is a multi-billion-dollar company. So you're putting money in the pockets of billionaires, which you claim to hate, but that's beside the point. Let's take a look at these tweets that this guy has written about MrBeast recently, and some of them have actually gotten like tens of thousands of likes. So the MrBeast hate is really picking up recently. So it says, in quotes, "Good guy, MrBeast playing poker with his rich friends, which includes Ted Cruz blushing emoji." And you can see this has almost 14,000 likes, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, if we break down the tweet here, he's basically saying that MrBeast is not the good guy that he appears to be because he plays poker with his rich friends that include Ted Cruz. Now, I'm going to assume that a lot of you guys may not know who Ted Cruz is, so I'm going to just read this quick Google About panel to give you a quick summary of him. And in case you couldn't tell, this is Ted Cruz playing poker with MrBeast. So it says, Rafael Edward Cruz is an American politician and attorney serving as the junior United States Senator from Texas since 2013. A member of the Republican Party, Cruz served as the Solicitor General of Texas from 2003 to 2008. Now, personally, I don't know much about this guy. I know that he ran for president in 2016 against Donald Trump, and of course he lost. But I think the tweet is basically trying to expose MrBeast as somebody who hangs out with Republican politicians, and that's bad in his eyes because he doesn't like Republicans now. Now, I want to break down why this tweet is so bad, and you know, just the fundamental misconceptions that this guy has when he sees MrBeast playing poker with Ted Cruz. So it says that he's been caught playing poker with his rich friends, and I have to ask you, how do you know they're friends? What? They both played in a specific poker event. What makes you think that they're friends? I know you want to believe that they're friends so that you can have an excuse to hate MrBeast further, but you're just not, like, using any sort of critical thinking. Has it occurred to you that this is maybe a one-time thing and they're perhaps doing this for charity or something? Or they're just playing for, like, a specific event or some kind, like, they don't have to be friends to be in the same room, and they don't even have to be friends to not dislike each other. You are so terminally online that you can't even conceive the idea of playing a sport or any sort of activity with somebody with a moderately different political leaning than you. Listen, I have friends that vary in political leanings so much, and I would never reject somebody's friendship just on the base of their politics. Now, obviously, there are certain issues that I have strong opinions on that I may disagree with my friends on, but at the end of the day, in general, I don't think politics determine your moral character, which is, at the end of the day, what I care about most when I'm in a friendship or any kind of relationship with somebody. Like, I know people that I would consider to be bad people that are Democrats or that are left-leaning, and I also know people that are jerks and that I don't like that are on the right. But yeah, I'm bringing this up to show that this guy's perspective on relationships is so, like, tainted by his political lens and the fact that he spends a lot of time on the internet that he can't even think about the fact that there are two people with different political leanings that can, like, appropriately communicate and interact with each other. But let's take this one step further. Let's say that MrBeast and Ted Cruz are friends. Again, who cares? Like, I was responding to your entire tweet on the premise that they're not friends because realistically, I don't think that they are. But, like, let's say that they are friends. What the f*** are you gonna do about that, bro? Like, seriously, what the f*** are you going to do about that? Who cares, bro? Like, honestly, the fact that you care is pathetic. You need to get a life. If you care about what some random celebrity does with their free time, especially in terms of, like, who they're friends with, like, bro, you have to log off. And it would be one thing if you were, like, I don't know, some 12-year-old who's obsessed with MrBeast, orders, like, the MrBeast burger Beast-style fries for dinner every night, and you just are so obsessed with him to the point where you're like, you're a stan and you're stalking who he's friends with and stuff. Okay, then you have an excuse, but you're like 30 years old, bro. You have a fully grown beard. Also, like, imagine operating like this in the real life. Like, if I have a friend and that friend is friends with somebody who I don't like, the most I would do would be to ask my friend, yo, why are you friends with this guy? I wouldn't try to separate their friendship. Even if I don't like the guy who my friend is friends with, I'm not gonna try to, like, split up their relationship or stalk their relationship. But yeah, that's that first tweet right there. Pretty cringy. I know we spent a while looking at that because I feel like there was a lot to unpack there. But yeah, we're gonna move on to this next tweet from Mr. Beard, which is gonna be kind of confusing because Mr. Beard is talking about MrBeast. So yeah, just, you know, don't confuse them for me. It makes it even weirder because Mr. Beard doesn't have a beard and MrBeast does have a beard. So yeah, it kind of cancer. It's easy to confuse, so just try to stick with me here. All right, so we got this paragraph here. It says, I'm starting to think MrBeast might have similar political beliefs to Elon Musk because of how much he keeps praising him. I think he's way smarter than Elon and way better at giving himself positive PR through philanthropy. What do you all think? And then following it up, he says, my feeling is that MrBeast realizes that actually it's not very profitable in the long term to be vocal about your right-wing beliefs, so he chooses to be publicly apolitical. I may be totally wrong though, just a hunch. Yeah, like this one you have to, like, look at it and take a step back and kind of realize that, like, you are literally reading the product of what happens when you use Twitter for too long. Like, it's a sad world if you're spending your free time writing paragraphs on Twitter about how MrBeast might possibly have adjacent political views to Elon Musk. Like, this is such a schizo post. Like what are you trying to do? You're trying to, like, dissect MrBeast's brain as to, like, the probability of him agreeing on Elon Musk's in terms of politics. Like, bro, stop. It's like the same thing when people were trying to criticize Addison Rae for, like, maybe possibly voting for Trump. It's so stupid. Like, I'm sorry, but if you spend time, like, thinking about who celebrities maybe voted for, and then you're unhappy with the conclusion that you arrived at, like, it's absolutely time for you to go on a nature walk, you know? It's time for you to smell some fresh air and get off of Twitter. Like, that tweet isn't as bad as the first one, and I don't think he's directly criticizing MrBeast, but he's basically suggesting that if MrBeast were to align with Elon Musk politically, that it would be a cause for a topic of discussion. Like, we would have to talk about that. And I just, like, disagree with the fact that, like, that matters. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. And it's funny, the Cavernacle, the same guy we we looked at earlier, also had a tweet about MrBeast, like, being connected to Elon Musk. MrBeast responds to a tweet from Elon Musk saying, "I want more likes," and then this guy quote tweets MrBeast saying he's still simping for Elon Musk too, who he has consistently said he wants to be like. Like, dude, he responded to the CEO of Twitter asking if he can get more likes on his tweets. Such an obvious joke, and you're mad about it. You're saying he's, quote, simping for Elon Musk? How does that even make sense? Dude has no idea what the word simping means, and it's kind of hurting my brain, so I'm gonna end the video here. But if you guys ended up enjoying this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Comment down laptop if you made it to the end of the video, and I'll try to heart your comment. Big thanks to all my channel members. You guys rock, and I will catch you guys all in the next one. Peace.